So we have one more technique of refining. It is called as vapor phase refining. In this method, the crude metal is first converted into volatile compound with suitable reagent. Then the pure metal is obtained from the volatile compound by heating. In the sense, the first we have converted into, that is, crude metal is converted into volatile compound. That volatile compound is further heated to get pure metal. So here there are two different methods are there we are adopting here. The one is called as Mond's process, and next is Van Erck. The first one we have Mond's process. This Mond's process is specially meant to it is meant to refine the nickel. Okay, so if the impure nickel is there, no, so if you want to purify that nickel, we can adopt this method that is called as Mond's process. So during this process, we need to take that is impure nickel. So here it is written here that is impure nickel is taken and it is treated with carbon monoxide gas at the temperature of 330 to 350 Kelvin. We are going to get nickel tetracarbonyl. It is a volatile compound. Now this nickel tetracarbonyl is further heated at 450 to 470 Kelvin to get pure nickel. So we have one more technique right now. So that is called as Van Erkel method for the refining of zirconium and titanium. Van Erkel method is meant for refining of zirconium and titanium, whereas Mond's process is meant for refining of nickel. So during this process, zirconium is treated with iodine. See, zirconium is treated with iodine to get, that is, tetraiodozirconium. It is volatile compound. Later it is heated at high temperature to get pure metal, that is zirconium pure metal is obtained. Similarly, you can take example of one more, that is titanium. It is treated with iodine at 523 Kelvin to get tetraiodotitanium. It is volatile compound. Further, on heating at high temperature, we are going to get pure metal, that is titanium is obtained. So finally, we are going to study about the uses of aluminium, copper, zinc and iron. So then what are the uses of aluminium? As you know, that is aluminium has got wide applications in electrical industries, okay, as well as in food industries. Aluminium are usually used for the preparation of foils, nothing but aluminium foils, and they're also used in the wrapping of chocolates, okay. And the next we have, that is wires. Aluminium wires are there, they are good conductor of heat and electricity. And the next, that is uses of copper. So as you know, that is copper is a best conductor of heat and electricity, so that's why they are used in the electrical industries in the making of wires, okay, like copper electrodes, heating coils, right? So then even the copper is also used in the preparation of some alloys. For example, if you take, that is brass is there, so the brass is nothing but it is what to say, made with a zinc, okay, zinc as well as copper, bronze with the tin and copper, and coinage alloys with a nickel. So with a nickel and it is combined with a copper. So these are the coins which are made up of using nickel and copper, okay. And the next we have, that is uses of zinc. So zinc is used for the galvanizing of iron. Okay, galvanizing in the sense protection. You can say that is it acts as a protecting shield, because you see iron is what, it will be corroded very easily. In order to avoid the corrosion, what we are doing is that zinc is used as a galvanizing. It is used for the galvanizing of iron. And the next we have, that is even the zinc is also used in preparation of some alloys. For example, if you take here, so this is brass. So brass contains 60% of copper and 40% of zinc, and German silver contains 25 to 30% of copper and 25 to 30% of zinc. Nickel, which contains 40 to 50% of what, zinc. Then uses of iron. So that is cast iron is used in the preparation of stoves, okay, railway sleepers and gutter pipes as well as toys. And it is also used in the manufacturing of wrought iron. You know, that is wrought iron is nothing but it is the purest form of iron. And this iron is also used in the manufacturing of steel. Wrought iron is used in the making some anchors, okay. See, that is anchor in the sense, see here we have the diagram is there. So this is anchor, this is anchor, okay. It is used in the, like making the anchors, okay. Anchors in the sense, it is used in the, that is seashores, okay, to hold the boat. And the iron is also used in the making some wire, bolts, chains, okay, and some agricultural implements.